Yes, this is the news that we have picked up over the long weekend, that both sides are now pretty much moving away despite efforts being made to reach out to both sides. There isn't any climb down. The Cyrus Mistry side is the one that has to take the first legal step. Now, what they are planning from our sources is that they will not take the first legal step, but wait for proxy investor firms, the proxy advisory firms, to take the first step, and their own legal action approaching the courts will be next, and they will go to the appropriate forum at the appropriate time. The first salvo is likely to be fired by the regulators at the egging of the proxy advisory firms or the investor firms. They believe there is sufficient material in the public domain to implicate that Tata companies were sharing information with Tata trustees and other non-directors. And under SEBI insider trading rules, listed companies ought not to share non-public information with non-directors. Say, for instance, purchase of the solar power by Tata Power, or the price at which Tata Docomo would have bid in the various auctions. These cannot be discussed outside the directors. The only way in which the Tata Trusts and Tata Sons can participate is through their nominee directors on the boards of these companies, that is, be it Tata Power or Tata Teleservices or Tata Steel for that matter. If the trustees, either the Articles of Association itself or by any other action in the public domain, have indicated that they wanted the information on which these listed companies were acting, they were going against SEBI insider trading rules. The Mistry side believes that proxy investor companies like IIAS or ICANN have already seen that from the exchange of missives, which are letters which are now in the public domain, that the Tata Trusts and other non-directors were actually seeking this kind of information and were getting it. And therefore, the regulatory agencies, they believe, will now start investigating the various Tata companies. They believe that is the first salvo. Let this play out, and then we will seek legal action on our own. That's the important information we are picking up at this stage.